The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from Tampa. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult.
And he's in! Chris Godwin! Touchdown, Tampa. It's his third touchdown catch of this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
McLaughlin put it on the extra point, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's James. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Vita Vea in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Purdy works out of the pistol. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Watch out! Yellow.
Man in motion, heading left. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Watch out! Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That one on target to Moore. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
San Francisco.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Yellow.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10.
Outside. Watch out!
Back to the air again is Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Corenda. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out! Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll try and run it with Brooks. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Watkins motioning over. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one, taken in. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Etor Gross-Matos getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. Past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's James. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Over the middle. to Kittle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Moore going in motion. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Watkins motioning over. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, 49ers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. On the ground, it's Irving. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, it's perfect. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up fourth down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Up.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. They'll bring this up to the 22. Levante David doing his work on defense. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Stop.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, 49ers.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. Second and 7.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow.
Third down, Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Purdy going to give this to Guerrero. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. IT, watch out. Yellow.
Throwing is Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
IT, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And this one, blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set. IT, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2.
Purdy's pass complete to Jordan Watkins. A gain of 7 yards. It's 4th and goal.
So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, here's James. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Purdy now on second down. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. First and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. To the outside. The catch made by Moore. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On first down, here's Garenda. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Back to throw. Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. On second down, Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and short. Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Sky Moore. Touchdown, San Francisco.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180. What's up?
The handoff is Irvin, and he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
49-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
What's up?
Give. This is Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
180. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
2nd down throw from Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, alert, good. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irvin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Stop!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Pass caught right side by Aikens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Good. 20!
Playing like you mean it. Let's go, let's get that touch.
What's up?
They'll run with Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Good. 180! What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. He's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal.
Start!
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Get set! Yeah.
Kittle is the man in motion.
18! What's up? Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
18! What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Get set!
middle is the man in motion. First and 10. Purdy. Into space at the 45. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Again in the air for Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Yellow.
Moore going in motion. Throwing again is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. Moore going in motion. They'll run. Here's Garendo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one's complete to Moore. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
James. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Second down, goal to go.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, They still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
21.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, they bought in Japan.
This is 1st and 10.
133. Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield will swing this out wide to Irvin.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Aguilar able to make the catch. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
That will tie the game, 28-all. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. On the return, here's James. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Let's go.
from the shotgun. It's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for Brooks.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll run here. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Watch out!
From the gun, it's Purdy. This one complete for Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's first down.
Set. 180.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Set. 180. Watch out!
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play one overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down, here's Furman. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Set. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. 20. Up, up. Hey, alert 33.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
180! Run.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
What a call here on 4th down. You just don't traditionally see screen games used on 4th down tries, but in this case, the defense was bringing some pressure. They timed it right and picked up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
180!
Throwing is Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
180! Pistol. Stop!
On 2nd down, Baker to the left side. It is caught by Myers. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Point it right, 180! Hey, alert! What's on?
Here's Irvin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
180. What's that?
We'll go again here with Irving. The ball comes out, and the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime. And now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials, so we will get another look at this one. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
20. What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Good. 180. What's up?
Right back to Irving. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get a leg up in the OT. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout to talk things over before third down. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He knocks it through. So fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.